Manageable bookmarking with feed-forward instruction. Introduction. Effective bookmarking and providing feed-forward instruction are critical components of the teaching and learning process. They not only help in assessing students' current performance, but also guide future learning. This essay explores strategies for marking books effectively and manageably, while delivering impactful feed-forward instruction, supported by academic research and practical examples. 1. Establishing clear marking criteria. A. Consistent and transparent criteria. Clear and consistent marking criteria help students understand how their work will be assessed and what is expected of them. This transparency also streamlines the marking process for teachers. Example: a rubric that outlines specific criteria such as content accuracy, creativity, and grammatical precision can guide both students and teachers. Research from the University of Auckland indicates that rubrics enhance clarity and reduce marking time. B. Use of marking codes. Developing a system of marking codes or symbols can speed up the marking process while providing clear feedback. These codes should be explained to students at the beginning of the course. Example: codes like SP for spelling errors or GR for grammatical errors can quickly communicate areas that need attention. A study by the University of Cambridge found that using marking codes significantly reduces marking time while maintaining feedback quality. 2. Incorporating feed-forward instruction. Focus on future improvement. Feed-forward instruction emphasizes constructive feedback that guides students on how to improve in future assignments, rather than just highlighting past mistakes. Example: instead of simply marking an essay as good, feed-forward comments might include, "To enhance your argument, provide more evidence and consider alternative viewpoints." This aligns with the findings of Hattie and Timperley, who stress the importance of feedback that directs future learning. B. Actionable feedback. Provide specific, actionable steps that students can take to improve. This helps students understand how to apply the feedback in practical terms. Example: comments like, "Revise your thesis statement to be more specific," or "Use transition words to improve the flow between paragraphs," are more useful than generic praise or criticism. Research by Black and Williams supports this approach, showing that detailed, actionable feedback leads to better student outcomes. 3. Balancing quantity and quality. A. Selective marking. Marking every single piece of work in detail is often impractical and unnecessary. Instead, focus on key assignments that reflect students' understanding and progress. Example: prioritize marking significant projects, essays, and tests over smaller daily tasks. The Educational Endowment Foundation suggests that selective marking can maintain high standards without overburdening teachers. B. Peer and self-assessment. Incorporate peer and self-assessment to distribute the marking load and engage students in the evaluation process. This also helps students develop critical thinking and self-reflection skills. Example: students can use rubrics to assess each other's work before the final submission. According to the University of Oxford, peer assessment encourages collaborative learning and reduces the teacher's marking workload. 4. Efficient marking strategies. A. Batch marking. Mark similar types of work in batches to maintain consistency and efficiency. This approach minimizes the cognitive load associated with switching between different types of assignments. Example: set aside specific times for marking essays, another for projects, and another for quizzes. Research from the University of Edinburgh suggests that batch marking can improve efficiency and consistency. B. Digital tools and platforms. Utilize digital tools and platforms for marking and providing feedback. Online grading systems, comment banks, and automated feedback tools can save time and ensure that feedback is clear and consistent. Example: tools like Google Classroom, Turnitin, and other learning management systems allow for streamlined marking and instant feedback. A study by the University of Manchester found that digital tools enhance the efficiency and effectiveness of feedback. 5. Ensuring student engagement with feedback. Student response to feedback. Encourage students to respond to feedback by setting aside time for them to review and reflect on their marked work. This practice ensures that students engage with the feedback and understand how to apply it. Example: implementing feedback reflection sessions, where students discuss the feedback they received and plan their next steps, can be highly effective. According to the Australian Journal of Teacher Education, this practice enhances student learning and ownership. B. Regular follow-up. Follow up on the feedback provided to ensure that students are making the suggested improvements. This continuous cycle of feedback and improvement reinforces learning. Example: teachers can check in on previously marked assignments to see if students have implemented the feedback in subsequent work. Research by the Institute of Education, University College London, highlights the importance of regular follow-ups in effective teaching practices. Conclusion: effective and manageable bookmarking combined with feed-forward instruction is essential for student development and academic success. By establishing clear criteria, focusing on future improvement, balancing quantity and quality, using efficient marking strategies, and ensuring student engagement with feedback, teachers can provide impactful, actionable feedback that guides students towards continuous improvement. This holistic approach not only enhances the learning experience but also supports teachers in managing their workload effectively.